How's it going, guys? It's Techno86, and I'm back into the recording seat again. It is after Christmas. I hope that you had a good holiday, whichever it may be. If it was Christmas, Merry Christmas. If it was another one, Happy Holidays. And if you don't believe in any of it, then I hope you had a good day anyway, and hope that you have a enjoyable and safe New Year. Now, I haven't recorded in a couple of weeks. And a few of you may have been wondering, I hope somebody was wondering, why I hadn't recorded in a while. And this game is the reason. It is Elite Dangerous, and I started playing this back when it launched, when it had an official launch, back on December 16th. Now it did go through a beta, closed beta, I guess it'd be considered, and then a gamma, which people that kickstarted it and backed it, they had access to it early, but I bought it right before it was released, so I pre-ordered, but I did not get access to it until it was actually fully released. And so I kind of just wanted to show you the game, kind of show it off. Nothing really scripted. Uh, as you can see, I went into open play. I'm playing with other people. It's an MMO type game, but you honestly don't come into contact with that many people. The picture that's on the screen right now is the ship that I'm currently in. It's the Cobra Mach 3, and it's the third ship that I've owned. You start out in a little Sidewinder, which is a fragile little speck of a ship. Can't hold much cargo, can't really get any decent guns on it. And you upgrade from there, and this is what I've come to so far, which is a great all-around ship. You can strap some good guns on it and go blazing through. You can take out some of the components of the ship and put in cargo holds, and then you can make it into a transport ship, which I can show it here. If you go to my Starport Services, sorry, it's been a few days actually since I've even played it, and go to Outfitting. This is my ship from the outside, and it shows you all of my little guns. I've got two multi-cannons, which is like machine guns. I've got a beam laser and a pulse laser, which is better for shields, and the multi-cannons are better for actual armor damage. And then I've got a kill warrant scanner and a frame shift weight scanner because of what I like to do on here, which is bounty hunt. My internal components, like I said, you can do a lot with this ship. I have a cargo rack right now of one that's 16, one that's 8, and then a small one which is 2. And I could switch these around and make them bigger or smaller if I wanted to, but right now I'm kind of happy with the amount of cargo space that I have. I even have an empty compartment that I haven't put anything into. If I go in here and buy, I could buy a fuel scoop, which allows me to get fuel off of suns if I wanted to. I just circle the sun, and this fuel scoop would automatically go down and scoop up anything while I'm around the sun. The problem is I would heat up in the process. I mean, I guess I'll put it on there. Nothing else is in there. And as you can see, basic discovery scanner. Some systems that you go into don't even have any kind of coordinates really. It says unexplored, and you yourself have to map it out in order to explore it. So that's kind of a cool feature. I haven't played much with it, but it's still a neat feature to have. Speaking of the map, this is one thing that is just truly amazing about this game. You can see I'm on this little planet here. If I look at it, on the left-hand side, it says that it's an Empire Allegiance, Extraction, Economy. If I go in here to the system, it'll show me the system I'm in. I got some stars and a planet, and I've got 3 different bases that I can dock and undock from. Each can carry its own stuff, so each one kind of has its use. But this is the neat part, you see. This is the one system I'm in. Now if I back it up a little bit at a time, this is the map of this game. Each of those colored little dots that you see, blue, green, orange, red, each one of those is a system that I could explore. I can physically jump to that system, given enough time, and each one of them has usually a base in it that I can land at. It's got multiple stars that you can find. A lot of them have asteroid clusters that you can mine if you wanted to do mining in this game. My personal favorite thing to do is bounty hunt. You can be a bounty hunter, you can be a pirate, you can be a trader, which means you just load up those cargo holds and you jump to another system and sell off what you got, hopefully make a good profit. But so far, and also you can just make money off of exploring. If you find those unexplored areas, you can explore the area, start scanning them with that basic scanner, and each time you scan a planet, you get money for it, which is it's an easy way of doing it, but it's not the quickest way of making money. As I said, I found the quickest way to make money is exactly what I do. And I'll show you a little bit of that. Bounty hunting. And so we're going to launch from this terminal, which is Coal Terminal. And just as soon as you come out, it's just like, wow. Well, you've got an AI up there that's stuck. The AI tends to be kind of stupid right now and get itself blown up way too easy. So I am actually going to try to avoid all this gunfire and exit the port. You can see he got blown up. The one above me I'm assuming did too, but I can't see him anymore. Now you see the red and the green lights on each side. The green is the side that I need to go out on, and it signals that that's the proper side to go out on. It kind of helps with congestion if people are following the directions. Problem is, a lot of people don't follow the directions. They go in and out wherever they please. So I leave the little toaster slot, as I call it, into the base, and next thing I need to do is try to get unmask locked. You look on my lower right, it says mask locked, and there's a little light next to it. That tells me that right now I can't jump because of that mass of a station. So I've cleared it, so I hit my jump drive. You can see that charging. And then give me a few seconds, and I will jump out into open space. Okay, here we are. This is the open space of one area. Liaden or whatever is the system I'm in, and all this is the space just in that one system, not including the 400 billion other possibilities out there. So what I do is I find a place, really doesn't matter to me, and then what I do is I keep an eye on this little menu here, and I'm looking for these unidentified signal sources. What those are, kind of like instances. And so I find the source, and it's actually really close. You see my speed gauge on the right side. I need to keep my speed in that little blue area, as you can see. And what it does is it automatically adjusts my speed as needed, usually, in order for me to safely drop into this unidentified signal source. If I'm going too fast, I shoot right over it and have no chance to drop. But since I'm going at a decent speed, I'm in the blue section. I don't really have any planets on the other side of it to pull me too fast. So I got to get under 1 right now. And see, I can drop out at any time. Okay, so what I do is I slow down a little bit. I target the closest ship. Okay, he's driving an Eagle. He's a NPC. You can tell this because if you look on my map, you see the little ship icon. And he's not, he's a solid icon. He's not got any kind of hollowed center. And that's one way to tell just by using the radar. Another way is if you look to the left lower corner, it says his name, and there's no captain in front of it. And so that tells me that that's an NPC. He's novice, which means he's not a very good fighter. And he's wanted, which is exactly what I want because I'm a bounty hunter. I want his thing to be wanted, that way I can make money. So what I'm doing right now is a kill warrant scanner, which is an extra feature I have on my ship. It was in my components that I showed you. And what happens is I come in here and go to him. In the very bottom line it says bounty, 2,940 credits. And when I scanned him like that, what it did was it gave me the bounty for every system in the galaxy, as far as Federation or Alliance or Empire. I got a scan for all of the systems and found out if he's wanted in any of those. And so what that does is it has the possibility of increasing his bounty for me. So when I kill him, I get the bounty for all the systems. So I can get a, let's say, $1,000 bounty for Empire, because he was already wanted here. But I might have also picked up a $1,000 bounty for doing, oh man, rebooting for daily maintenance in 15 minutes. But I might also get 1,000 credits for a Federation system, because he might be wanted there. So we're going to come in here and I'm going to start shooting my missiles early because I don't want them getting too far ahead. So what I want to do first, he doesn't have any shields, so I don't have to worry about that. So I can open up on him with just my cannons if I can keep him in range. You can see me keeping the speed in the blue area. If it's in the blue area, it means that I am as maneuverable as my ship can be. Okay, he's trying to jump, but he didn't even get a chance because he was he had no shield. I'm eating him up with my cannons. He didn't have a chance. So as you can see, there's nobody on my shields anymore. His buddy probably, well, there's somebody over here, so I'll go take a look. His buddy might have jumped though. I think these might be Federation. I guess Empire police, basically. They're NPC controlled. They can help you in a fight, but if they get in the way and you hit them with one bullet, they'll turn on you in a heartbeat. And then you get a bounty yourself in the system, and anybody has the right to kill you and claim that bounty. And I'm sorry if it kind of seems like I'm jumping all over the place with information, because this game is huge. And that is exactly why it's been taking up so much of my time. Because it's just so much to do and so much to see. There's ships to buy. I think right now I heard somebody say there's 15 ships that you can buy with an increase of, I think they're going to add 10 more ships over the next couple of months. So that'll be cool. So what I'm trying to do is just get within range of these guys so that I can get a lock on them, and that'll tell me what kind of ship they are. If it's the police, I don't want to mess with them because I'm still good. I'm the bounty hunter, I'm not a pirate. So I'm not looking to cause trouble. Okay, this guy's a bad guy. So I'm going to pull back out my scanner. And as soon as I can get in range of him, I'm going to start my scan. And hopefully not shoot by him. He's already wanted. He's a novice as well. Oh, he's getting out of range. As you can see, my scan's going down because I'm out of range of him. I guess he picked up the boost a little bit. If they leave your range, the scan kind of halts. I'm keeping my finger pressed on that scanner though, so that it keeps my progress. Okay, he's got a $12,000 bounty, so I want to jack this guy, no matter what, because that's $12,000. So I'm gonna start taking pot shots at him just to tick him off, and hopefully get that shield down. Like I said, lasers are better against shields, and my cannons are better against his actual armor once his shields drop. Okay, so he's flying under me. I'm still under the effects of the boost, so he can outmaneuver me at the moment. He's also in a Cobra, so he's in the same ship I am. Okay, shields drop, so I just start unloading with that the multi-cannons. I can even kind of blast away a little bit with the lasers. One of my lasers is gimbaled, which means it constantly tracks him. As is both of my okay, he's trying to get away. It says surge detected. He's trying to jump is what's happening. Okay, he stopped trying, so that's good. Well, he didn't stop. Okay. So he's jumped. So what I can do is come in here. That's his wake from where he jumped. A high energy wake. High energy means that he jumped systems. He didn't just jump out of this section. He jumped out of the system entirely. So he went to any one of these surrounding areas. Any of these could have been his target. And a lot of times they're lighter than you, and so they tend to jump further than you can, which is a little annoying. I mean, I've got the scanner, but a lot of times I don't use it simply because one, there's a chance I can't reach them, and then two, if I can reach them, a lot of times they're gone by the time I can get switched over. So, but he was worth a good amount of money. Okay, let's see. I think this guy, he's wanted as well. Lots of wanted. But he's not hostile to me right now. I guess those weren't his friends. So I can go ahead and scan him and see what he's got going for him. A $7,000 or 7,000 credit bounty. So that's worth a shot. Something tells me he's going to jump before I ever get to him, or before I ever kill him. The best thing to do is to kind of try to get into a instance where there's some police involved, and those police will help you take down their shields and their armor faster. Used to, AI was real bad about stealing your kill, and they'd get the last shot in because the bounty goes to the person who fired the last shot before the ship blew up. And so if they fired the last shot, then nobody got the bounty because they're NPC controlled. But now they've got a system in place where the computer will typically back off for the last couple of shots so you can get them in and they don't end up stealing it from you. He's going slightly faster than me, which means he must be a little lighter. And also, by no means am I an expert at this game, so critiquing my piloting skills really won't do much. I know I suck. There's better ways of doing things. I'm fully aware. I just kind of wanted to show you what I've been up to for the past couple of weeks and give you an idea of this game. It's just an awesome game. Like I said, it's make your own adventure game, basically. If you want to be a trader, you be a trader. If you want to be a bounty hunter, you be a bounty hunter. There's nothing stopping, what you can do. If you just want to, run around the system and just take it all in, take in the sights, then you can do that. The game is entirely up to you. And I make an easy $7,000 credit off of that. So I'm going to go ahead and jump out before that reset happens. So what I do, I'm going to come over here and I'm going to find the coal terminal where I was before. I'm going to line up with it, and then I'm going to hit my jump. Oops, after I put my weapons in. You can't jump when you have weapons out. You can't jump if you have weapons out, landing gear out, or the scoop out, your cargo scoop, which I rarely use. So. Okay, so I'm going to bring my speed back to the little blue area on the right side of my scanner. I might possibly overshoot it because this planet tends to throw me off a lot. And if it throws you off, I just do like a big loop and a complete 360, and when I come back around, usually I'm slowed down to the speed I need to be. Another idea is just kind of lose sight of the thing and kind of go around it without looking straight at it, and you'll slow down gradually that way too. And you can see on my radar there's a square there that's hollowed out right in front of me now on the radar. That is actually a human player. So that's how I know, without even looking at his, without locking onto him, that he is human. Okay, so I'm going to come into the landing area. I see the toaster slot right in front of me. I've logged on to the system, so every time you go to dock, this is another cool feature. You have to go into the contacts, find the terminal, and then request a docking. And, you know, 9 times out of 10 it accepts, but every once in a while you get a cannot comply. Okay, so we're going to come in on the green side. As I said before, if everybody follows the rules, then hopefully it decreases wrecks. Sometimes the NPC doesn't even follow it though, so I'm looking for docking bay 42. And it is right here, so I'm going to lower my gear, my landing gear. Okay. And I'm going to... it tried to get me for loitering over a pad that wasn't mine. It's just I was going over it. It gives you a few seconds to get out of the way though. Alright, I'm going to slowly come down. And it automatically locks me in. So I come to Starport Services, and I go to my... Actually, I want to refuel, make sure I do that in case I forget next time, and reload. You see I use 800 credits just for my bullets I fired off. The minigun, or the multi-cannon, takes bullets. Each bullet costs something, but the lasers are free. They don't cost any bullets. All they cost is energy off your ship, which, you know, recharges, of course. So we're going to go to our contacts. Our local security office is where we get our bounties. I've got $11,000 right off of that. And if I come over here to transactions, that shows me all the bounties that I've got in the game. So right now I've got a $52,000 bounty waiting for me in Federation space. So if I come to my map, that is a Federation, anything blue, all these blue dots. So I have to fly over there, land in the station, go to their contacts, their local security office, and redeem the bounty that way. Pilots Federation, that's where you pay off any bounties you have, so that people can't blow you out of the sky if you pay it off. However, you will be wanted by the local security, so if they see you, they're going to start firing on you too. So it's kind of a rush to get into a base. Another option is you go to another system of the same allegiance, so another Empire system, and or another Federation system. It's a Federation, but whatever. Anyway, you go to a different one, and you can land in that one freely because they don't want you in that specific system. And you just go in and pay off your fines. And then here is kind of like a there's these instances where it's like an ongoing battle, like a continuous battle, and you just fight and fight and fight until basically you get bored, and you come back here and can collect all the bonds from the ships you blew up. In my opinion, it doesn't offer that much unless you're in the high intensity battles, and those are really dangerous. A lot of strong ships, you can easily get blown up and lose your ship. Because it is, I mean, permadeath on your ship. If you lose it, you can buy insurance on it. You see here it says balance is 218,000. Rebuy cost is 26,000. So if I lose my ship, I have to pay $26,000 to get my ship back. So there is an insurance type thing on here. But if you ain't got enough to pay for it, you've just lost your ship and you end up back in a Sidewinder, which is the beginner ship. But anyway, this is just what I've been doing recently. If y'all would like to see videos on this, hopefully they won't be so hectic next time. I'm trying to cover as much information as I can, but there's just so much. So if you'd like to see videos on this of bounty hunting, or if I could even show you a little bit of trading, or even just exploring. If you'd like to see anything on this game, let me know. And I can easily start recording this game too. I love playing it. It takes up a lot of my time. this is what I play a lot, and I've been known to get hundreds of thousands of credits in one night just playing this game. So anyway, I hope you enjoy. Like I said, I'm sorry for kind of the sporadic things, the way I was explaining things, but I didn't really plan anything for this recording. I just wanted to record and get it out there. So I hope you enjoyed. Hit the like button if you liked this video. If you want to see more, let me know in the comments, and also subscribe so that you can keep up to date with releases as they come out. And I appreciate you tuning in. And until next time, we'll see you later.